Hello Total War Gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome back to our Lindon Turtle campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1. And we're gonna pick things up where we left them last time. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and follow the proceeds of our campaign here. We are going to... We have trade rights with them. I'm gonna try for an alliance, give them map info. And give them 3 turns of 1500. Let's see how they like that. And they're going with it. There you go. I will try and get your military access because that's going to be useful for us. Oh, and give me yours, of course. Military access your next proposal. And single payment of 1500. There you go.
I see your reason.
I'll try it again later. We need that, so we're gonna keep working on it. This is one turn out. Let's try and get the good trader trait. We are not constructing anything here, so let's go for the Merchant's Wharf. That would be useful. This is 2 turns out, and what does our friend here have? Privateer, X-Men and Brigands, so we can kite them with enough archers, so if we ferry these across, then that should be no problem. However, this unit, it is retraining, so that's happening. Then I think we have a second diplomat, don't we? Yep. Do we have any missions? Not yet, no. And we are headed towards Rohan.
Yes.
There you go.
Stopping here.
Now, to come back on one thing, Deadman's Dyke, which used to be Fornost, it does automatically become Fornost again if you upgrade it and rebuild it, by so to say. It's just a name that it received after a while, because the event of the destruction of Fornost is like 1,000 years ago, counting from this year count. So here we go. We're gonna keep an eye on this guy. Let's also check out the army of this guy.
I shall continue to...
Then we know what we're up against. Because that is actually a battle that I wanna see. I think I had mentioned there's a custom battle map there. And also taking under towers will connect us to Bree, that we can get trade with them. And up north, one settlement up would connect us with the Northern Dunedain, clans of Anadwaith. Sure,
Yes,
let's pay them a visit. We're in the vicinity.
Without question.
These have all retrained. That's all the retraining we can do. We are going to set taxes. Oh, this is already very high. Okay. And this we cannot construct, so let's go for the Builder's Hall and get some growth back up. And how many turns away are you? 5.
My lord.
Let's wait with military access till our current tribute has worn off. But we'll get it. And then go the opposite direction. We have Bree, Imladris and Northern Dunedain already. Did you get the trader trait? Nope. Those mines. Yeah, they are very profitable. I expect there will be mines in Buzradum. So we're going to inspect also what they have in terms of defenses. In fact, let's go check them all out one by one.
Approaching
Kara Salernen, Undertowers and Buzradum. because those might be areas of expansion that we can safely take without too much trouble. And of course, playing a turtle campaign does mean that other factions are growing in terms of settlements and armies, and we have a low recruitment rate. Right now we can't support any more units. We can, but then we can no longer upgrade our buildings. That is our first priority, so anything we cannot put away somewhere. We don't have any forts in the vicinity, so we will have to rely on free upkeep. And there you go, let's build a practice range. Get some Tulare archers there. Alright, oh yeah, and wait, let's touch base with them. This is clans of Enderweight.
This had best be worth our
Oh, Independent Realms, stupid. Where is that thing? So you're gonna come.
My lord.
You're gonna have to come here.
As you wish.
And deal with
Tomorrow's
them there
journey
in the next turn.
out.
Maybe get trade with them. They are eventually going to turn against Bree.
My lord.
So
Approaching quietly.
they have one ranged, all shieldless units. They don't have a shield, so we can all pepper them with arrows. We have 3. Brings in 590. Has 20 elven culture, but population growth is negative at a population of 150. So go figure.
Approaching quietly.
At turn 30, these garrisoned up rebel armies will turn active. And I think in case of any expansion, any armies roaming around, they might try and retake our settlement once we take it. So we can't really... I mean, we are playing a turtle campaign after all. So we had a campaign victory at turn 30 in our previous playthrough with Lindon in DaC 1.2. So just going around for a land grab is incredibly easy. In fact, I think the difficulty of this campaign will be facing numerous orcs like Angmar or Misty Mountains or Isengard, or perhaps even, if sure, I'll take a History Guild. And we have the History Guild now. Let's take a little look. Here you be. Bonus for cavalry and for troops. Now we are going to need cavalry anyway, because of
Approaching quietly.
Tomorrow. I am here only
because of the Hunter Guildsmen.
Not to banter.
They have a missile attack of 2. Oh, that's not too much. And more Elder Guildsmen. But having Cav is going to help us run them down. Midland. Builders Hall. Oh, oops. And we get to retrain our guys for experience upgrades. Let's keep it at low because we don't have money. Now, finances. King Spurs. Wages. Oh, okay, good. No tributes going. A truce between Lorien and Mirkwood, that's bad. And then Misty Mountains and Dale are at war with each other. So, what we've seen in the previous overview is that this has been broken up, and it is obviously also giving Misty Mountains an approach on Dale as well as Eredor, but most likely Dale is the weaker subject. Let's hit the end turn.
You have a proposition for me?
Oh yeah, I was going to give you trade rights.
A most generous offer. The pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
And now we're wasting valuable time in which we could be walking towards Rohan, getting alliances now while they're still cheap would be very smart, I think. especially with factions
Your
that are
orders.
in our vicinity.
Yes,
This is already Isengard.
as you wish. I shall
And-
continue
this is-
tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Ships ready.
I can do without Numero Mars.
Ships ready.
Let's take a look
My
here.
lord.
What are you bringing in?
Chin quietly.
Doesn't say. 130 and decreasing cavalry and no shield. Nope. Cavalry and archers.
I will spit your heart.
Ships ready.
And this army needs to be beaten before we pull this army out. And these can be retrained. So
Ships ready.
let's
My lord.
shuffle this unit and
Ships ready.
bring him over here.
Set sail.
Meanwhile, the dwarves.
Yes, my lord.
It's always
Let's
very accessible.
try and get military access mutually. Oh, hello.
You clearly
There you
are
go.
our best. Glad we could see
So now we're
eye to
done. We have military access and we have an alliance, trade rights, everything. Let's go for the Vale and see who we encounter.
Without question.
And you are moving towards Rohan. You spent your movement points.
Your
Yes, you
orders.
have. Now construction. This is 2 turns out, not building anything, and you are
Resolve.
2 turns out. So low taxes, low taxes, and low taxes. Wonderful. Next turn we'll have to increase that tax rate. You move towards Bulzradum.
Approaching quietly.
Here we go. Imagine we're 20 turns in now. In a rush campaign that could have been, at least in 1.2, it wouldn't be so easy to rush to 15 territories in this particular campaign because the rebels are much more of a nuisance early on. So it would take the speed out of any expansion.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
Independent.
without question. Stopping here.
You. Guhu, Zanur.
Yes,
There you go.
without question.
And you are now going to high taxes for a single turn. And so will you. Let's see if we develop any trader traits or
Ships
whatsoever.
ready.
That kind of stuff.
Elves, come on.
The
Elven
rest
warriors.
of you
My lord.
hop aboard.
Set sail.
Retrain these guys. And build us stables. Let's do that first. Let's build stables and then retrain whoever we can. So
Yes,
that's
my
going to be
lord.
next turn. Yep. And spy.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Aha!
Approaching quietly.
Look at this, is decreasing, small population, but an income of 1,000 without mines actually, so that's interesting. These guys we can obviously reduce with arrows, which are probably with them two are the primary threats. Archers we can run down with cavalry, and these we can give rear charges, and both of them are also skirmishers. So 2 units of cav would be a good complement to our army. And then we could make trade with Bree and Northern Dunedain, and here we can go for mines, which pretty much sums things up, I think, for future expansion plans.
Approaching quietly. I
Wouldn't
shall
wanna go
continue
here.
Tomorrow.
There we go.
Yes, my lord.
Let's hit the end turn. So forts would be nice because then you can continuously empty your or continuously, more than we do now, empty the recruitment pool. Having military buildings in all our towns also would help us Gilead under attack.
Yes.
You bring a proposition.
I will give you a single payment of, say, 10 gold coins.
Not a bad.
There you go. Bling.
As you wish. I shall
Gold
continue
coins.
tomorrow.
That's the stuff we're talking about now. Let's maybe retrain, maybe not retrain, because we need to build stuff. And right now I would like to have communal farming, and same here, which is rather cheap and it allows us to build stuff in both towns. We're gonna have to focus the cheaper stuff first, because construction cost and construction times increase in both places, in all places,
My lord.
in all instances.
Approaching quietly. Your orders. Yes.
No,
Tomorrow's journey
Garth
planned
Helagov
out.
is still rebel.
Stopping here.
So the dwarves are also taking their time. It just may have something to do with the strength of the rebel armies. Now we can retrain. Let's retrain the Tulare guards, and then go for this army first. And next, we may want to train our troops back up. Head over to Buzradun, because that gives the strongest economic increase, and we can't leave this element without them attacking us. At least that's what I expect. That's what probably the script has done. Anyway, oh,
My
you
lord.
have moved, and so have you. Have you? Yes, you have. And you're not completing this construction. Nope. The traffic on the road also looks interesting. So getting roads upgraded would be an interesting prospect. But also, yeah, those military buildings.
Approaching quietly.
Erebor at war with Shadow Mirkwood. Huh? And Khazad-dûm was apparently already at war with Mirkwood. That is interesting. We can retrain another. You are 4 turns out. So are you. So is everyone. Everyone is out of...
Yes, my lord.
here we go.
As you wish. I shall continue, my
Now
lord.
let's find Rohan.
Approaching their dignitary.
Fulberg
approaching
has
their
already fallen. It's
dignitary.
going to be interesting. I think
Approaching their dignitary.
Isengard already...
I cannot do that.
Mordor is going to be in the lead in every respect pretty soon at Biz. So one more unit to retrain. And how many 4 turns for stables to complete? We might actually go for the roaming band of bandits first. Kill them, retrain, and then hopefully have some horses available. Or even if it's only 1 unit of horse, that already makes a ton of difference. They'll sieged. Must be either the Misty Mountains or Mirkwood. Now, nothing more to retrain. Lindon Mariners, an upkeep of 600. And these guys cost 400. So right now, that would be pretty damaging to our economy.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Here we go. And now then, Rohan.
Yes, my lord.
That's
Without question.
okay.
Yes.
Helm's Deep is Isengard. Yep. That's annoying.
Without question.
Captain Eokasan is not
Yes.
going to stop
Tomorrow's
them.
journey planned out.
Dunharrow has been reached.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Now, what is most important though is getting trade with Gondor and Dol Amroth, because they both hand us more trade income. Now Perth and Loon, I suspect, will be rather poor and tiny. And far away as well. I don't really want to have a stationary army there. Kingdom of Rohan, 500 gold coins. Now that is convenient.
Your orders.
Let's get trade rights with you. An alliance. I'll give you map info. Let's get military access both ways with a regular tribute of 1500 for, say, 4 turns. There you go.
No, you have further proposals.
Trade rights,
Please,
alliance,
let us
map
hear.
info, regular tribute. 1500 for 3 turns then. There you go.
I accept this wonderful deal. An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
It's alright, we can do
Without
without military access,
As you
because
wish.
with our...
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Oh boy. Give me
Ships
missions
ready.
that I can actually
Ships ready.
benefit
Ships
from.
ready.
2 turns.
Elven warriors. Elves.
Here we go. Bring back our army.
My lord. Onward.
And I wonder
My lord.
how long
Yes,
till any
without question. Stopping here. I shall
horses actually
continue
become
tomorrow.
available. Khand is fighting Dol Amroth.
Come, my brothers.
Let's wait 2 turns until this completes so he can get the farmer trait. We are still making money in spite of Perth and Warg Riders and Raider Warband. Can beat them even with our current army. But then we'll be facing this bunch as well.
My lord.
See what they have.
Come and get me.
Same as the one roaming our lands right now. So
Yes, my lord.
here we go. Head over to Gondor. Get trade. Now it will be a while until enemies come meet us, but Enniswaith and Angmar are both candidates. Hello Gandalf, the Ring of Narya. Goes to Gandalf. So Círdan, if he had it, should no longer have it.
Follow me.
House of Círdan. Nope. No, I didn't check at the onset of the game if by any chance he had the Narya ring, but I think in the script Círdan physically has the Narya ring as ancillary and he physically gives it to Gandalf. We should now be in Bree somewhere, I think. One more turn and then we set out to fight him. And
My lord.
Gondor might actually
As you wish.
be right
You
here.
have a proposition for us?
Trade rights, alliance, map info, and a regular tribute of 1500 for 3 turns has worked for us so far. There you go.
How could we refuse? Such
A good
pleasure was all
question.
ours.
How could you
Farewell,
refuse?
without question.
Just
Tomorrow's
an offer
journey
you
planned out.
can't refuse.
Stopping here.
So now Gondor is our ally. So is Rohan. What about the Vale then?
Your orders. Yes.
Gonna be a-
Tomorrow's journey planned
Will
out.
be a while until we
Stopping
reach them.
here.
And you can come
My
back
lord.
now. So I'm gonna buy I forgot to check.
Approaching quietly.
Has an income of 695. Of course there is some interesting stuff here, like, what is it, iron? Hey,
My
I don't get...
lord. Approaching quietly.
Oh, silver. Ah, there's silver here.
My
Ooh.
lord.
So if we can have a
Approaching.
silver mine or just silver
I
trading
shall
resource,
continue tomorrow.
that would be awesome. So, what we might do is... It's going to be either or. We start heading this way. I think we'll do that. First go for Perth and Leuven. And then come for Karasalainen, Under Towers, Bozrah Dome. And go that way. And it'll be past turn 30 before we even set out for any conquest. Which by contrast means we would have already won the campaign in our previous playthrough. And then obviously there was a lot more happening in those first 30 turns because there was constant battle, and I think now we've had only one. And of course the second will soon come. Most likely still in this current episode. Khazad-dûm and Gondor in the ranks. Recruitment. Yes, we get Sindar cavalry right away. And then it takes 17 turns to get another. So we'll try to do a thing with just one single unit of cavalry. That's what I'm saying. Let's get the Masters Builders Hall here. It's only 3 turns, so it has to come now. Now, did you indeed develop a farming knowledge trait? Yes, you have. Sirdan, did you? You did not. So, you're gonna have to try that again.
Come, my brothers.
You're not building anything here. You're going out on campaign. I'm looking actually at your traits, sorry. And he has farming knowledge. Also developed cultured through, I think, the construction of the Hall of Song. That's very nice. And now then, let's pull our army out.
We must give up the road.
Can you build anything that takes a long time, like Merchant's Wharf? Yes, you can. We'll be back before it's finished. Because it's going to be 1, 2, 3 turns. Unless he moves incredibly out of our range constantly.
Ships ready.
I don't think he will. Well then, you are to
My
move
lord. As you wish.
this way.
Without question. Tomorrow's
And
journey planned
now
out.
on to
Yes,
Dol
my
Amroth.
lord. If only
Hello.
I could.
There you go.
As you
Alanhad,
wish.
yes.
Yes.
Let's see what happens here. Silver. Now, as much as we are turtling, I'm not gonna go without any new conquest because we would never survive. Imladris and the dwarves. Shadow of Mordor likes us. Hello, Mordor.
My lord.
You
As
must
you wish.
really be desperate if
I
you're
shall
starting
continue
to take a
tomorrow.
liking to
Tomorrow's
us.
journey planned out.
Where's that army?
Sire,
Here.
scatter them.
I will save the game because, of course, Galdor has to survive.
Put an end to this evil.
But what we will do is try and minimize our casualties and pepper them with arrows, particularly their leader, the Privateer Axemen, who have shields on their backs but no bonus towards their block chance. So 1B here, 1B in the center, and 1B to the right, whilst our infantry can be in the rear somewhere, because they're mostly to bait the units into pursuing them. Okay, now you advance and you advance. It appears they are going for the high ground, which is okay. So our movement should follow suit. And as I said, I'm mostly interested in killing their
Bows. Be quick. Ready your bows. Be quick. Be quick. Be quick. Launch the attack. Be quick. Be quick. Watch for the enemy. Bows. Be quick. Watch for the enemy. Be quick. Ready your bows. Watch for the enemy. Quick.
They are running a hell of a long way.
Be quick. Ready your bows. Be quick. Bows. Bows.
Okay, these are some good positions, but right now they are coming towards us. So you are gonna go run this way, you keep firing, and you come here. You will have to come here. Down to 130. Start shooting already. I want to get out of their approach. Speed things up a little. On point blank range, these guys are going to do a lot more damage.
Stay on guard. Remove them. Stay on guard. Bows. Be quick. Ready your bows. Watch the attack. Be quick.
We're gonna have to try and keep close to them. They are headed to our main line. They're just completely ignoring our archers, which is not only stupid but also deadly. Or actually, the deadliness defines the stupidity of the move in this case. There you go. Within the trees, though, is obviously not very beneficial for our tactic here, because it's going to block part of our arrow fire. And we have only limited arrows, so we should expand them rightly. And we aren't killing too much of them, not too many. We've only killed just 2 more since they entered the forest, which is stunning. But they are going to come out of the forest right here. So approach. I wonder if secretly this shield that they have in their rears does work for them. Now, okay, we are partially hidden, but we're gonna run this way now. We're gonna be here and move towards the higher ground. Oh, they are actually quite close here. Now they seem to drop a lot faster. You come here. Now the bandits I'm not too worried about, we can take them. And yes, we are gonna draw up even further. As long as we can keep drawing away from them, we will. These guys are close to spending their last arrows. The privateers are down to 64. You come here. Now my Philosoph Lords, they can be in a slightly advanced position. Okay. 48. And you attack them. Okay, now we can go to normal speed as our melee has started. You come here.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be
You
ours.
run this way. Keep shooting. Oh. These guys have melee upgrades. Okay, you just keep pulling these bandits away. I'm alright with that. They are charging, so they're going to tire themselves out even more than they would have otherwise. We are engaging one single unit here with all of these, so they should rout soon enough. Doesn't take a genius to find that one out. And you just keep running as far as you need to. They are wavering now, and we obviously don't want to become too separated. Okay, you're gonna come in, fight this bunch. And you are gonna charge these guys in their rears. 2 units. We're gonna circle around. In fact, so where are their privateers? Over there. You charge them in the rear, both of you. We have broken 2 units now.
They have lost half their men.
So our Philosoph Lords are gonna have to come attack the privateer axemen. You come here. You are here just to make sure they don't return to the fight. And you pull their privateers into this trap.
For the glory of Lindon. Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Well, what do you think about those bandits? Would they be a bit
The
tired now?
battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. The enemy general abandons his men.
Okay, so our archers can give chase, and our lost lords are gonna mop them up. You pursue, and you come here. We have a special ability again. Which we'll use again. Here we go. Wavering.
The enemy army
And
flees the field.
that
This is a clear
concludes
victory.
our battle. Nobody gained any experience. Our losses have been minimized. And we will head back in to retrain, which is after merging up, so it doesn't take too many turns. So 2 rebels down. And our next battle will probably be in Perth and Lewin, which we just find out has silver, which is interesting. Now the load time is a little long, and it may actually be because my PC has been on since yesterday, or it's new in 2.1, which I doubt, to be honest. Or maybe loading times to campaign have more custom images to load. That's still pretty peculiar. I'm gonna give the thing some rest and then see if the next day it's still
We
the
must defend
same.
these lands. Stay in the trees.
So
Come, my brothers.
Yes, my lord.
Elves.
I'm gonna merge these up, and now we head back to Harland.
Elves.
Actually, we all head back to Harland.
Scout the area. At ease.
There you go.
Ships ready.
Now then,
Lord.
there's actually another reason why we might want to
Approaching quietly.
conquer Perth and
Tomorrow's
Lewin,
journey
because it's
out.
more likely that the dwarves will try. I don't think Bree will be in any rush to get here. There's no way of knowing this, but just my idea. And everywhere we have constructions. No, let's head
Your
over
orders.
to Dol Amroth.
Yes.
Minas Tirith reached, Osgiliath reached, which are
Without
now
question.
only notifications.
I shall
in the
continue
previous versions that would have been
Yes, my
a
lord.
bunch of movies. Oh yeah. But it makes at least it makes for an interesting start. Oh, we are being besieged by, who is that? Dale sieged. War. defense of Endedwaith.
That's right, fool. It's an enemy ship.
You have what? A
Can you not
longboat.
tell friend from foe?
A total defense of 5.
Ships ready.
We have a number of them with a total defense. So we should be able to obliterate
Engaging
them.
the enemy fleet. We should man the oars and retreat.
What did we just do?
Ships ready.
We suffered a defeat.
I never take orders from you. Come, my brothers.
Alright.
Onward! Stay alert!
How about we get a Paladin?
My lord. As you wish.
I did not
Without
expect
question,
Endedwaith to
I
go to
cannot
war
do that.
that easily with us, but
Impossible.
that should teach us to... Two things happened. We have a weaker navy, apparently, and we had Harland ungarrisoned completely, and we border Endedwaith, so apparently they took that as an invitation. So we'll be at war with them for a while. Now, unfortunate thing is that we do get a lot of watchtowers. Should we take this settlement, then we will have constant border wars with them.
Ships ready.
This is only one turn out. Oh, go to very high and very high. Correct? Yes. So we have a spy who can now come and spy on them.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow. Yes, my lord. As you wish.
I wish.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
I wish it so. Can't move anymore.
Ships ready.
We have more. We have an attack of 9, a defense of 9. And they
Can you not tell friend from
have
foe?
an attack of 8 and a defense of 5. So we would have simply obliterated them. Now they have 24 soldiers, we have 39. So I don't get it. But anyway, we'll strengthen our navy, since apparently we need one. And then also, we are reaching turn 30. He gains another command star just like that by sieging our port, which by the way has a nice elven semicircle design to it. You can even see little ships laying in the harbor. For instance, a ship with their own flag here, which is an awesome design, I think. We can retrain the cavalry, let's do so. And let's head over with Admiral Haldor to pick up our new ship
Elves.
that we'll use to attack them with.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Donald Horn is over there.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. I shall continue
And
tomorrow.
3 turns. This needs a new building. And I think we should go for communal farming here. And retrain. And here, let's also go for practice range. And that should conclude our episode for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, then leave a like, subscribe if you want to continue watching. If you want to really be notified whenever there's a new episode out, hit that bell button. Thank you for watching, if indeed you have, and see you next time.
Without question. Stopping.